Swadika, welcome to Be My Guest, the program which delivers knowledge on how entrepreneurs successfully grow their businesses domestically and internationally. I'm Tra Tirakalsan. With the market in general being so saturated and competitive these days, it seems that one of the best ways to do business is not only to aim for profit, but also to do what you love. Today, we talk to Kun Sarah Su and Kun Ian Su, the founders of PassionDelivery, a company who professes their love in their name and specializes in delivering artisan products. You're watching Be My Guest, and I'm here with Kun Ian Su and Kun Sarah Su, the founders of PassionDelivery. Swadika.
Swadika.
Okay, let's start off first by telling us a little bit about the business. What exactly is PassionDelivery?
Okay, PassionDelivery is a website and delivery service which focuses on artisan food and drink. So you can find around maybe 450 products on our website from 45 different vendors. What it means is you can order everything on our website and have it delivered to you in one go, even though you might be ordering from 45 different suppliers.
Can you define a little bit artisan foods? That seems to be really trendy these days. Well, what exactly is artisan foods?
Okay, so I mean, artisan food, basically, an artisan is someone that is a specialist or cares very much about what they're doing. So when you talk about artisan food, you're talking about people that are specializing in a certain kind of food. So whether that's sausages or a cheesemaker or a butcher with specific cuts, it's someone that's very skilled at making what they do. So artisan food is basically high quality food from people that really have a passion for what they do.
So you're delivering high quality food with passion.
Yes.
How did you get about to starting this business?
Well, Sarah and I, we've got two young children, and it's, of course, when you're working, it's difficult to find the time to go out and find healthy food, good quality food. So we thought, well, is there a website that does this already? And we were searching and we couldn't find any website that does this. So we thought, well, why don't we just do it ourselves? So we spoke to a few people and they had the same problem as us, didn't they?
Yes.
Just didn't have time, or it was hard to find going from all the different shops. You could spend hours in traffic.
Yeah.
So we thought, well, let's do it ourselves, and I know within 4 to 6 months we launched.
In Bangkok especially, I'm sure that's extremely useful with the traffic condition, especially these days. What was your main inspiration though? I mean, I know that you're a big foodie yourself as well.
Yeah,
We love to cook.
Yeah,
to eat.
And to eat.
Yeah, I mean, we've always been interested in food, and so we went to the farmers markets that have been popping up, becoming ever more popular, and we tried the food, and we want to order it again.
Yes.
But to order it, most of them don't have a shop,
Right.
and they have quite a high minimum order, and so we just thought, you know, let's do it and solve their problem as well. We can deliver for them, we can get the orders for them, and then our customers as well, the end user, will also have a much easier time of it.
So it's basically sort of like creating a marketplace for the vendors at the same time and for the buyers to meet online, running a 24-hour farmers market for the people in Bangkok, in Thailand, anywhere actually, right?
Yes.
But right now, just in Bangkok, that's where you're mainly delivering, and a little bit outside of Bangkok as well.
Yes,
we do Pattaya.
So we do Pattaya about once every 3 weeks.
Oh, nice.
Bangkok, of course, no problem. We've launched a service to Nichdatani, and actually we can, we're experimenting about posting through EMS with dry ice nationwide.
Yes.
So
Wait, how is that working out?
we haven't tried it yet, so we're doing some tests.
That's going to be interesting.
But other people that we know have used this, and it's reliable, and also also there's the bus service, which again I wasn't sure about, because you put some valuable items on a bus. Will it be there when it gets there?
Right.
And apparently this is reliable. Any bus within mainland Thailand for about 100 baht, and
wow.
it's like a really efficient service apparently.
Yeah.
What is your delivery method right now? Is it your own, do you have your own van to transport the products, or how does it work?
So we have our own motorbike
Most
drivers.
efficient,
Yeah.
living in Bangkok,
Yeah.
obviously to save
Traffic.
time,
Yeah.
But what we have to do is we have to make sure the temperature is controlled very carefully.
Right.
So we use these special imported boxes from Germany, very, very strong, which have a cold pack that fits into a custom-made lid. These cold packs freeze at about -12. So when you put it in, the temperature within the box remains at about 3 degrees for between 3 and 4 hours.
Yeah. And that is enough. Yeah.
Yeah, it's enough. But we're very careful. We use our own motorbike drivers because we can then control how long they're out for and make sure they go in the right route and everything else.
Okay. And then, so right now you have hundreds and hundreds of products on the website. How exactly do you source these products?
This is fun. Interesting.
That's the fun part,
It's the
right?
fun
You get
part,
to taste,
yeah.
you get to sample.
Sure. So we found at the start we have to find vendors ourselves, and we do that by going to the various markets. And of course, within a market there's going to be 40, 50 or 60 vendors. So we approach them first. The way we do it now, we still do that, but what we found is once vendors hear about us, and they talk to people who we're selling for, they start to approach us, and we've actually had to stop taking on some new vendors because there's just too many people, too many vendors. Yeah, it takes time to check the quality of their products, make sure it's consistent, make sure everything seems fine. So we probably turn away maybe 3 and 4 vendors, unfortunately. But now I think as we're getting more well-known, vendors seem to come to us now.
So a lot of vendors, if, for example, a vendor is watching at home, they are interested, they could just contact you through the website if they want to feature,
just email us.
Potentially feature their items on your product, on your website, right?
Yes, just contact us and we'll have a look at their range and try their products, and then we can take it from there, really.
Right now, like for the hundreds of products that you have, what kind of price points are we talking about?
Okay, so we start, for example, our cheapest item are organic yogurts, which start at around 39 baht. Then you've got bread from Maison Philippe and Conquist, but it does go all the way up, so from sort of mid-range all the way up to bottles of champagne, caviar, and some of the imported beef is relatively expensive but good quality, I would say.
Who are your customers so far, ever since you've started the business? Is it 7 months ago when you began the business?
I think 8.
So September, so that's what, about 9 months?
9 months.
9 months. I would say to start with, our customers were probably expats, and mainly expats and Thais that had perhaps been educated overseas, so they have some exposure to some Western style food like cheese and sausages and stuff. But just recently, we've got our website translated into Thai, so I think we'll also find that more Thai people start coming in. I would say maybe at the moment 70% expat.
73% expat.
That's quite specific. About 70-75% expats, 25% Thai, but we've also started getting some Japanese as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, so basically, but who was your target market, like starting the business? Who did you have in mind that you were going to aim at?
Primarily expats, I think.
Someone who are like us.
If you imagine the kind of customer that goes to the farmers market, you get a lot of them are expats, and the Thais that come along, I think a lot of them are familiar with the kind of food. So I would say mainly expats and English-speaking Thais to start with.
But a lot of your products can be found at the farmers market as well, but some of them are exclusive only to the website.
Some of the items are exclusive.
Like what kind of items are exclusive only to the website?
Okay, so the dairy products from Homemade Cheese, those are only normally sold directly to 5-star hotels.
Oh, okay.
We are the only distribution outlet that sells to retail.
Okay.
Likewise, crumpets as well. The crumpets there, I think you call them American muffins.
American muffins.
Is it?
They're English muffins.
English
In
muffins.
America, they're known as English muffins.
Hey, you're English.
Of course. So we're the exclusive distributor for those products as well.
Okay.
And some of Sloan's products, like their Wagyu pastrami meatballs as well.
Okay. Very nice. What has the feedback been so far? What have you heard about? Like, have you heard? Like, do you have a comment section on your website? Are people able to say like, okay, what would they like on the list? What else would they like? Anything like that?
We don't have a comment
Not
section
yet. We're thinking about it, actually.
It's something we'll probably add fairly soon. But also there's our Facebook page, which has got maybe almost 23,000 followers.
Wow.
So the feedback's been good, positive, because vendors are happy because they have an outlet from which to sell 24/7, not just at the markets. And customers are happy because it saves a huge amount of time finding these relatively hard to find products, or having to go to all these different shops and getting stuck in traffic. So we have a lot of customers that actually email us or call us,
very,
and they say,
nice.
I'm so glad you started this.
And that makes us happy, to listen to all this.
It's made my life much easier.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically when you start a business and you do it out of passion. That's basically what you want to hear from your customers. That they're also being happy from the passion that you started, right?
Yes, definitely.
One email that he said he was like almost teary when he
Really?
did the crumpet or something.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
you get
it's like we were like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, for crumpets, as far as we know, we're the only company that distributes and sells freshly made crumpets for the first time ever. The other ones that you can get are distributed, are frozen, and they're imported. They're really expensive. So some customers who've missed these like for a long time, they're like really happy.
So it's a taste of nostalgia that they can't find anywhere else, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think it's the convenience overall that they're happy with.
Yeah, because I mean, some people would argue that maybe they could just go to some of these places themselves, but at the same time, you're gathering so many different places on your website. There are so many things that you could just do it all at once.
Yes.
Right, basically. So there's convenience and there's variety that you're offering.
Yeah, I mean, say one of our most popular items are kind of sausages from Sloan's and the meats from the Accidental Butcher in Egamite. If you live over in Ari or, you know, Suvarnabhumi Airport or wherever, that's a really long journey to make. You know, that's what at least an hour there, and then an hour back.
And the
so
traffic.
Minimum 2 hours. So of course, why wouldn't you use PassionDelivery to just order it and then just come straight to your door? Like
Exactly.
A couple of days later.
All right, we're going to take a short break right now, and we'll be back to talk more about some of their bestsellers. We'll be right back.